Hi YouTube. Good morning, Ruchi. I know you're going to be watching this at work. This is our 12-week bump date, and I'm going to need my iPad. It's pretty short and sweet, nothing too exciting. I'm trying to think what really happened last week, if anything. Not really much. We did go, this is 2 days late. I'm now currently, what am I, 12 and 2, I think? 12 weeks, 2 days, something like that. I'm into my 13th now. So we did have an ultrasound yesterday to check for, they checked the fluid on the neck to check for Down syndrome and all that stuff. I forget what all those things. And they don't tell you right away. It takes about 2 weeks for everything to come back. But here's the one picture we got. There we go, that's better. And it's crazy how fast they grow, because like just a week and a half ago we had an ultrasound and it looked totally different than this. I will tell you, we don't live in Pittsburgh. However, we had to go to Pittsburgh to have this ultrasound done, and I would not recommend having an ultrasound done there because the lady was quite rude to say the least. They were running 40 minutes behind. It wasn't McGee, I'll just tell you, because it is what it is. Like I said, we don't live in Pittsburgh anyway, so it doesn't matter. And not only were they 40 minutes behind, but then they took us back, and we had never been to that ultrasound office before, so we did not know, like, you had to take your own DVD. And so I just said, well, you know, we can just record it on our phone like he did, like my husband did when we had our last ultrasound day at the other hospital. They let us do that. I don't see the big deal. He got his camera on. She's like, oh, you can't take video in here. You can't take pictures in here. So we got no video of it. I was really upset about that. The only good thing is we do have another ultrasound probably in, I'm going to say anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, to do the spina bifida test and to do the gender, or the gender and the anatomy scan. I am going to call though, however, I can't wait till 20 weeks, and we don't have another doc's appointment for 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks. 4 weeks from yesterday, actually. So it's gonna, by the time they schedule me out, I'm gonna be closer to 20 weeks, I'm thinking. And I don't want to wait that long for the gender reveal because it's killing me now. And I wanted her to get a nub shot because she did do the underside of the legs, and I wasn't even sure what she was looking at until I said, what is that? And she said, these are the legs. Well then, as soon as she said that, she moved the wand, so we couldn't see anything. And my husband swears that he saw something in there. But I had no clue what she was looking at because I'm blind and the screen was like across the room. So, but he swears he saw something. So I am going to call this place that's in the Pittsburgh area that you can pay $100 to have a gender scan. And we don't want them to tell us. We have a photographer that's actually needs gender reveal with the balloons for her profile, for her portfolio, sorry. And so we got that for free. We have our second gas station or air pump picture this week, and we're getting that for free. And then also a friend of mine is going to be a midwife. She's studying to be a midwife, and she has to be a doula for so many births. So I have an appointment with her Friday to be my doula for free. So we've kind of lucked out on everything. Let's see what else. I can't think of anything that really happened last week, to tell you the truth. I almost have to look at my calendar to see if I did anything to update you. Let's see, September. So that's about it. I got my flu shot. We had our doc's appointment, like I said, and he listened for the heartbeat, which of course we already knew was there because we have a Doppler. And he found it right away. Usually the little bugger hides from me, but he found it right away. So maybe because it was so early in the morning, it wasn't real active. But our baby is very active right now. Whenever she put the wand on my belly, it was stretching its neck and moving all around like it did in the other ultrasound. Let's see. I don't think anything really happened last week, to be honest. I'm looking, I don't see anything. Oh, I did on Sunday. I took my judge's test that I had been studying for, 3 of them. We have to renew them every 4 years. So I think I passed. I won't get my results for a while, probably like a week or two. But I feel really good about it. I think I did really well. So let's see. I'm going to go into my update, my list of stuff that I do every time, just so I don't sporadically spit out random things. I haven't had any bleeding or anything again yet, so oh, here's the picture, the first picture. This was it's crazy. I just want to show you real quick if you can see it. This was the picture from, if you can even tell what it is. That was the baby's picture. Its head's over here. Yeah, that was the baby's picture at 10.5 weeks, and this is clearly totally different baby. So weird. Okay, so how far along for this bump date is 12 weeks. The size of the baby was a plum, which I would have to show you. I have this week's, which I'll grab in a second, but my husband ate it and shared it with the pig. So total weight, I was down 3 pounds from my, when we went for a doctor's appointment, I was down 3 pounds from my 8-week appointment. So no weight gain yet. Maternity clothes, yes. Gender, I don't know. We were hoping that the lady would at least, that the sonographer would at least try to look, and she was so rude. Anyway, movement, yes. I swear the past couple days I have felt like someone's flicking me, and I don't want to get too excited. Like, it's been 8 years since a little more than 8 years since I've been to this point, because Belle's 8. So it's kind of hard to remember what those first movements feel like. I remember, though, that people told me that I would not feel her until about 16 to 18 weeks. I think I felt her at like 14. So I'm like 12.5 now. So with your second child, they say you feel it sooner. So it doesn't happen all the time. It's usually, I want to say, in the morning or evening if I'm laying down, laying still. And it seems like it's after I eat. So yeah, sleep. I'm still exhausted early. I haven't been napping during the day. Although some days I wish I could. I have had a little more energy during the day. I think I can attribute that to I've been walking on the treadmill sometimes twice a day whenever Dawn's lifting. But at night, it's like the other night we went to bed at like 8:40. We went up to bed. And then like last night, it was just a little bit after 9. I got Belle to bed, and she was still up when we went to bed. We went to bed. So yeah. I'm really tired at night. What I miss, I don't think I really miss anything. I'm trying to get into that stage where people can tell I'm pregnant, and obviously, and I like it. This is probably my favorite part coming up. Cravings, potatoes, anything carby. I don't remember really eating anything. Oh, my husband made steak last week, but I didn't crave it. But he made scalloped potatoes, and of course that was marvelous. The potatoes are going to keep on, I think, because this morning I ate pierogies for breakfast. That's what I wanted. Hubby, he's been busy. He's been working and getting ready for archery season. Woohoo! So the basement had camo everywhere. So he's just been getting ready for archery. Oh, I know what we did. We went to Ishabon. If anybody's not familiar with Ishabon, it's kind of like a Benihana, I guess, where they do it right in front of you. So we went there with some friends of ours. That's about it. It was cool. We did that. We went to Babies R Us, and we bought the IntelliGender, which I posted. I'll put the link below. The IntelliGender said boy. However, we did not wait the full 10 days after I stopped the progesterone shots. Oh, my last progesterone shot, yes, was Friday. That's the other thing. So Yeah, no more shots. I was planning on taking my last one today, but the doctor told me I could go ahead and stop on Friday, so whatever day Friday was. So the fertility clinic told me September 26th to October 6th, in that range. So I picked the 1st, which was today, but the doctor said go ahead and stop. So the last one was Friday morning, so no more butt bruises. Hopefully these will go away, the ones I have, because they still hurt. I have been using the chiropractor at our gym because my hips ache, especially at bedtime, and I do sleep with a pillow between my knees. I think I'm gonna have to break down and buy one of those maternity pillows that's like huge, because my hips just ache, and like that's the only thing I can describe is ache. They don't hurt, they just annoy me, and it's just achy. Like I just want to lay in the tub. And I don't want to put heat on them because I don't want to heat any part of my pelvic area. Oh, also, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I noticed since I've been pregnant, like especially like the past 6 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that, my hair falls out more than usual. Like when I comb it, or I'll find like hairs on my back, and I'm surprised I didn't get any by doing that. But anyway, that, and I've been having like from my belly button to like my sternum, I get like if I sit up or use my ab muscles, I'll get like this pinch, almost like my ab muscles twisting, and I know it's not my uterus because it's just really strange and it drives me crazy. So anyway, we've also changed our nursery theme. Well, Dawn did, from Dr. Seuss to Charlie Brown. Actually, Dawn changed it, and I just was like, whatever. It's not a big deal to me. Either way, it's kind of gender neutral because I can do Lucy's. Is it Lucy? Yeah, for a girl, you know, and more the Charlie for the boy. So it's kind of gender neutral. The reason we picked Dr. Seuss to begin with is because we put 2 embryos in, and we were thinking they would both take, and we were going to do the thing 1, thing 2. My older sister's going to kill me. I haven't told her yet that we changed the theme because she was all pumped about Dr. Seuss. But I will show you the reason why we changed to Charlie. Okay, sorry if I'm out of breath. I just had to run up to the nursery, and I'm out of breath every time. It's crazy. Anyway, the reason we changed our theme, we went to Kohl's. I'm seriously out of breath. Excuse me. Okay. Right by the checkout counters, they had all these stuffed animals. And we were trying to, I had a free $10 thing for Kohl's that I just got in the mail randomly, $10 off anything. And so I saw this Snoopy by the register, and I was like, let's grab a Snoopy. And so I went over, and I was trying to see how much it was. I was thinking it was going to be like $20. It was $5, literally, not joking. $5. And apparently it's part of this program. Snoopy's got something on his belly. It's called Kohl's Cares, Committed to Kids' Health. It's something, they donate the money to support kids' health and education. So I was like, all right. So I grabbed them, and I was headed towards the checkout counter with my husband, and he said, grab all 3. So we've got Snoopy, we've got Charlie Brown, and we've got, what is this thing? Woodstock. I always forget his name. We got Woodstock. And so we checked out, and that was it. So I went, so he said, why don't we change the theme to Charlie Brown? And I was like, whatever, that's fine with me. So the next day I went back because they had this huge maternity sale. I wanted to get one more shirt. They were $5 a piece. It's not what I'm wearing. What I'm wearing is awful. And when I was checking out, the lady said, well, if you want to buy any of the Charlie Brown things, they're $5, and she was giving me this big spiel. I said, actually, we bought all 3 of them yesterday. And I said, because we're going to do our nursery in that theme. She said, well, why don't you go over to the customer, whatever, the counter, customer service. Wow. And you can order Linus and Lucy online only with free shipping to your house. So I ordered Linus and Lucy, and it was $10, no shipping, no nothing, and they're coming right to the house. So we're gonna have 5 of these. So for 25 bucks, 5 of them. So that's not too bad. So now we're gonna do Charlie Brown. So now I've been Googling trying to find Charlie Brown rooms because I paint murals, and I'm gonna start. Now after this weekend, we have a critique for judging this weekend. After that, I'm gonna start working on the nursery walls. And the nursery walls are already like, they're lighter than this, but they're like a pale, I don't even have anything near me that would be the color, but it's like a pale yellow. So it's perfect for Charlie Brown, actually, the background. So I just have to paint the mural over top of that. And the only place you can get Charlie Brown crib sheets and accessories, things like that, is online, like eBay and things like that. So I won't be able to register for that stuff, but we'll just purchase it on our own. And now I've talked your ear off, and I have no idea how long this video is because I didn't edit it yet. So I think that's about it. That's the only other thing. The only other thing was, since I have all this extra blood in my body, apparently, I've never bled before whenever I get blood work done. And when I went yesterday, because they do blood work with your ultrasound, it was like squirting out when he was done. And so that's never happened to me before. So be prepared for that. That's about it. Kim, I hope you're having a good day at work. I know you're watching this. And get back to work. And my dogs are so intrigued by my conversation with myself. Sydney. And the piggy's downstairs. I'm going to go downstairs and watch TV with Piggy and study my papers for this weekend. And I will see you guys, let's see, in a week. Not even. I should have showed you the peach. It'll probably get eaten before next week, but that's okay. All right. See you guys next week. Bye.